How did Mike Macdonald's defense completely shut down this New England Patriots offense? I'm going to show you exactly how. First thing they did was they took away the run game, but what made it so demoralizing is they came out with these two-eye safety looks, and that run stuff efficiency didn't go down at all, okay? What do I mean by that? Well, whenever a team defensively comes out with two-eye safeties, this tells an offense, run the football. We've got the numbers, right? And essentially what they're trying to do here is get one-on-one here, one-on-one here, one-on-one here. We're going to block and then get to the second level linebacker. You got a one-on-one here, a tight end should be leaking over to the middle linebacker. And if you do that correctly, what happens? You get a wide open lane up the middle, right? But what happens is defensively, they're just too smart. They actually send Drake Thomas as a blitzing linebacker, which that left guard screws it up because he goes to help out Byron Murphy, which gives a free lane, destroys the play right away. And because Ernest Jones, one of the best linebackers in football, reads this thing like an absolute book, he gets to the second level of the offensive line and boom, makes a play in the backfield. Whenever a defense can make a stop, a run stop, when you lose 3 yards on a run and they're in two-eye safeties, good luck. Good luck. And this is what they relied on all year. Their guys, their second-level linebackers, their defensive linemen to make plays in the run game, and they did. And when you make an offense less dynamic and less versatile, it's over. You lost. They lost, right? And that's what happened in the Super Bowl. Same thing here. They come out with two-eye safeties, and once again, the Patriots are going to try to run on this front where they've got no second-level linebackers. They've got everyone pressed up against the offensive line. Well, in that case, you should be able to establish some sort of run game here, but it just doesn't make sense. You know why? Well, their right tackle is going to kind of slide to the inside here. They're going to try to get Jarran Reed out of this play, right? Essentially getting these one-on-one matchups. But Leonard Williams is going to get unblocked off the edge. Jarran Reed as a two-gapper is doing a great job holding his ground. And take a look at what ends up happening on this play. Okay, once again, Hunter Henry goes for Nick Emmanwori. Unblocked off the edge is Leonard Williams. And again, they're in two-eye safety look. And they still can't run the football. Nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go on this play. I mean, let's take a look at it from the end zone cam. Behind the defense, you got Jarran Reed lined up right on the outside shoulder. I guess you call it a zero tech. He's right over him, right? So he's a two-gapper. His job is to essentially engage, read and react. If it's a run, we got both here, and we got both here. We got to be able to disengage. And then again, Leonard Williams unblocked off the edge. Not sure why they needed to double team Ernest Jones, but they do. And right here, Jarran Reed does a great job disengaging, making a play. Leonard Williams there. If you can't run the ball and they're too high, again, the versatility of your offense is out the window. Guys, really quickly, before we get any further, make sure you do me a big favor. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications if you haven't already done so yet. We're going to be covering Seattle throughout the entirety of the offseason, which means free agent signings, draft picks, and then you got rookie minicamp, OTAs. You know what's going to be fun is the draft, because the damn Seahawks nail every pick. I don't understand, but one guy that I do want to say real quickly, Riley Mills. He is going to be phenomenal. This guy is going to be good. Yeah, I cannot wait to see what he does next year and years to come. But again, hit the like button, subscribe. Let's keep going though. Here we go again. First thing we notice, you got two-eye safeties. One here, and once again, they're still able to stop the run. They're going to motion a tight end across the formation. Hunter Henry is going to be responsible for this linebacker. From there, they're going to slide out here, pick up the nose. Jared Wilson, their rookie left guard, is going to be responsible for the second level linebacker. And I believe you got this, and then tight end is going to pick up over here. So they've got this crazy formation to get a run game going, right? And it looks like everything is starting to work out. But these guys all do what? Hold their ground. They don't get beat, right? And look it. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. Runs into a brick wall of defenders. Let's go back to the other angle. It's demoralizing. When you get a body and a cap on a cap, right? Everyone's pretty much blocked. So you just got to find the lane. And they do this to you. Like, take a look at this. As Travion Henderson, you can't break this out because he's got leverage on the tight end. Okay? If you go here, you're basically hoping and praying that you can get skinny and find the hole, right? Probably not going to happen, especially with this guy beating Jared Wilson. And then if you break it out here, you're done. There's nowhere to go. And they're in 2 high safeties. So he tries to get skinny, and boom. Brick wall. So we talk about this, and before the game, I really talked a lot about whoever can establish a solid run game. Doesn't mean rushing for 200 yards, but if you were able to just have a run game that was relevant in this game, you were probably going to win. And one team had a run game, one team didn't have a run game, and that's what it came down to. If you guys want a chance to over 1,000 extra money, you have to check out Sleeper today. And I'm going to give you my picks for tonight's game. Before we do so, take a look at this right here. You're going to see a 100% match deposit up to $100 if you use code DUBS, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 to use right away. This is what I'm putting in for tonight. Make sure you use my promo code. Link will be in the description. But I'm doing Stafford higher than 200 passing yards, Devontae 1 touchdown, JSN 1 touchdown, and Kyron Williams 40 plus rushing yards. Let me know what you guys think. Again, promo code will be in the link in the description. Sign up, use my code, get that match deposit. But let's keep going. Here we go, 2 high safeties, but this time they come out with 12 personnel. Again, Seahawks did not care if you came out with 12, 13 personnel. They're going to come out with 2 high safeties. They're going to stop the run. They're daring you to run the football. I could say it so many times. Once again, we blitzed Drake Thomas. He basically demoralizes Morgan Moses, and he forces the running back to have to take this back to the outside shoulder, right? Boom. Now we've got leverage here because another guy wins their matchup, and this time it's Ernest Jones versus the center. Wins his matchup. Marcus Lawrence sets the edge, right? Forces the running back to stay inside. Runs right into Ernest Jones. Yeah, they pick up 3 yards, but that was as much as they were getting in this game, man. And that's really what it came down to. So, we have one more play that we're going to show you really quickly. Now, even when the Patriots did have success in the run game, which what I mean by that is just not losing yards or not barely getting back to the line of scrimmage, it would be 3 to 4 yard pickups. And once again, you see the 2 high safety look. They didn't care what you were coming out in. You can come out in 12 personnel and they were still going to line up in this 2 high safety look and dare you to run the football essentially. And once again, the Patriots saw this look. They said, okay, we've got enough guys here to block everybody. This should or could be a really big time run for us. And what ends up happening is what always happens, right? Center gets to the second level, and everyone else just gets beat. I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence is unblocked here. Well, what even happens? So, I don't know. They pick up 3 yards. Looks like Morgan Moses just doesn't engage quick enough. We got to engage. He's scared of getting beat off the edge. And we run this little ET, this little edge tackle stunt. Essentially got to the inside shoulder, allowed us to loop around. But really what it comes down to is DeMarcus Lawrence's ability to understand what's happening, okay? He understands this is a either inside zone or a halfback draw. So instead of getting to the outside, he just utilizes the space, loops around, fills the gap, and makes a big play. If it wasn't for Tank Lawrence on that play, that could have actually been a big pickup for the Seahawks or the Patriots offense. But let me know what you guys think. We're going to end the video here. I think in the next video, we're going to break down maybe their blitzes, and then we'll look at their plays there when they didn't blitz but still applied pressure. So let me know what you guys want to see next. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the part 2. Peace.